RP Ahmad. You know what's interesting? The interesting thing is, it keeps happening. Like, why? Why do people care? Why do people care if it keeps happening? If people care, then it wouldn't keep happening. We have tools to now allow us to prevent it. Before, we wouldn't even know because we didn't even have the tools to allow us to to um to come to grips with the reality of it, how the capacity of murder that was happening because there's nothing to report it. Now we get to find out you know what I mean? Like now we get to find out everything everywhere. So there's this app. It's called Citizen, and the Citizen app. If you're already like tripping over society and don't know, like, don't feel comfortable or overthinker of society, and if thinking you're always in danger and stuff like that, you don't want to download the damn app because it's gonna drive you insane. But it'll literally tell you what's happening down the street. I don't know how the information is received so fast by them, but I'll get a notification. Shooting down the street happened, or guy with a hammer walking around. Attempted car, attempted car robbery. Like you'll just ring your phone with these notifications. It's called Citizen, and the purpose I got it was because of the coronavirus. It keeps track of them. It's the most accurate app for coronavirus because it checks all the centers. Um, the CDC doesn't, so it just checks all the individual centers and it brings to that number to a conclusive result immediately. It's crazy, but like man, we can let that means that basically means that we're more aware of it, and when you're more aware of something, then you're more prone to do something that's not right because you're aware of it now. You're like, this isn't right anymore. So now these are the steps that we're gonna take to make this thing right. But there's nothing happening. This is what we do. We put RIP on our social media, and we put up a sad photo of the person that died and got shot by another white person, and then we forget about it. You feel sad. Like, oh my god. Oh, Ahmad got shot. Oh, another another white person killed him. Oh, it hurts. I'm so angry. Oh. Put up a picture a couple days ago. Like, you don't give a fuck. Look how fast people forgot about Nipsey and how influential he was and how powerful. I even felt something. I didn't even know the nigga. He was that powerful. Like that like moved you. It's just like you feel like you lost like a family member. That shit's still sad. Nothing. People forgot about that too. Nobody really cares. Who really cares? And I try to tell people all the I've been trying to talk to people about compassion since I was 5. And just about things that actually matter and care, and they act like they care and they don't. I'm not saying that everybody doesn't, and I'm not saying that they never will, but when nobody, like, we're not together as a people. Black man and black woman don't even come together. Like I'm in a relationship, right? I mean, my heart is in a relationship. My physically I'm not because we're broken up over some bullshit, and there's nothing rooted in reality. Like the reasons, there's nothing rooted. There's nothing strong. There's nothing like we are so disconnected as a people. If this was happening to white people, never, never. If it was the other way around, never. We're not rooted in reality. We're not. Because the biggest it's like not even a conspiracy. There's certain things that you can no longer say this is a conspiracy. They're making it up. It's really happening. It's really happening. Like I'm sick. I'm sick of people putting up RIP on their Twitter and their Facebooks and all this bullshit. They don't even care. If you're not gonna live with it, you really care if this is what you breathe and live. When I was in high school, I used to make revolutionary shirts. I'd print shit like this on a shirt and wear it and walk around. People ask me, but I don't even say anything about it. They would talk to me about it. Then I can explain. You don't care. If you care about like we're so fucked as people in the mind because to people think like if you the black man we go through shit a lot of stuff because we're dealing with the pressure of society knowing that our opportunities seemingly are limited. They tell us we have to be smarter. Why? My money is worth as much as your money. So why do I have to be smarter to earn it? What is a society? Is it really still set up like that? Is it that unbalanced? Do I have to be smarter? And told that growing up. So to like to opportunities to achieving our goals to our women, like who are not understanding, like that was a plan for us to be separated since the beginning, embarrassed in front of our women. That's how they took away the masculinity of us, so they can control us more, and it still works to this day. There's a lot of men that don't even get as many job opportunities as women, and we're like hungry for it, hungry. Like no, we're not lazy. None of that. There's not everybody's lazy. They're like, oh, where's the opportunity? I'm trying to get it. I'm trying to get it. I'm trying to get it. I'm trying to work. Can you please help me? Where's the job? Okay, I'm trying to get a business now. I'm trying to earn this business. I'm trying to build. I'm trying to build. I'm trying to build. I'm trying to build, and nothing. And then the woman is just has all the money, right? And it's seemingly not all the time, but statistically, this was happening. Statistically, this is what's happening. The only. I was reading an article the other day too. I have numbers for all these things. Speaking in general terms, but there's numbers for all these things. The other day they said it's pretty soon in this article the only match for the woman, economically and basically financially for the woman that makes sense will be a rich white man for the black woman. Like it's that bad. So we're dealing with the pressure of on the woman putting pressure on us that they want this certain lifestyle when we can barely provide it to them because economically we're going through so many challenges. We can it's becoming a big challenge to do that. So on top of the pressure of society of being a black man, on top of and that a black man that is actually hungry and wants to change his life and become financially stable and wealthy, on top of the challenge of being black, already a danger to society. Then you have the woman who doesn't have his back, and then the friends like, oh, I'm gonna get this girl. I'm gonna go on vacation. I want a new car. I need to buy you this and this that. And that weighs in our head. We're like, oh my god, we gotta do all these things because she needs stuff to show off for her friends, and she could talk about that and make her happy and get her some shiny stuff, and make sure she has something to brag about and put on social media and feel good with. All of that, like, and men, we would break a man in general, break our backs, like a real man. To see your woman happy, break our backs. There's nothing that we would say no to. So we're doing all of that and get a bullet in the head. It's done. None of that matters. There's no unity, and as a people, there's no solidarity. There's nothing between a black woman, between a black man. Men are killing black men, killing black men. There's not that many of us in the first place. 14% of the U.S. economy, and black men are running around shooting other black men. Boom, 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 boom. They're just dropping like flies. Cops shooting us. Boom. Black women don't want us. Boom. Can't get a job. Boom. Can't do nothing. Boom. Opportunities limited. Boom. AIDS, boom. High blood pressure, boom. Diabetes, boom. Over and over again. You can't do this, boom. Be twice as smarter, boom. Pressure just getting more and more. You're never gonna get out the ghetto. You're just gonna be trapped here, boom. You're walking. You're just outside running, minding your own business, boom. You don't care. People don't care. You act like you do in the moment. You don't live with it. It doesn't resonate within you. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? I'm sitting on a couch right now because I'm in a breakup, and with the girl, the lady, it's the love of my life. I know this to be true because we have a sickness inside of us that we have not gotten rid of because of daddy issues, because of how we were treated before in past relationships, because what society presents to us that says how we should act and be. Boom, relationship done. Now what? I'm gonna bring it into the next relationship. Boom, that relationship over. Boom. Why people marry? Because it makes sense. Oh, I love this person. I kind of think, I guess I love this person. I have a lot of money. He has a lot of money. We're just gonna make a future. Growth, 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 growth. We don't have that luxury. Not saying you have to be unsatisfied because somebody doesn't equal you economically, but we don't have the luxury of doing that. That's why the niggas running around. Oh, we should get married. Um, they should marry three, four, five people and all that shit. Like, I don't. I think that's I don't know. It's a lifestyle I'm not accustomed to. I don't really want to comment about something I don't know much about. But one of the reasons I heard is because that's what needs to happen because we're not having enough babies, and we're not growing fast enough as a people. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna grow armies. Like there's barely one black woman and one black man can barely come together to do anything. Boom. Now what? We don't have therapy. We've never we've dealt with trauma. The whole black race has PTSD. It's in our DNA. We have trauma. And when was the last time you went to a therapy session to deal with anything? We as a people are dealing with stress in that was transferred nerve to nerve from DNA strand to DNA strand of slavery, of pressure, of, of, of hurt. Boom. Every black person needs a therapist. Because I'm a thinker. So I often sit around and I think about stuff and like I analyze things and myself too, included. So down to like every specific particle. And I'm like, damn, why am I so angry? I'm not walking around angry all the time, but I can be. I'm like, oh shit. I'm not that happy today. I'm like, man, I think I should get therapy. I'm not an angry person. I think my therapy is I have an outlet. I have music, so it prevents me from like being angry. So I'm happy when I do music and I get my feelings out. Not everybody has an outlet. Like, where's your outlet? Holding inside of us, or holding it in, holding it in. Boom. Die from stress. Black man, black woman, stressed out. No outlet. Only doing what we think we're supposed to do. Never what we love. Live long. And stress is the number one killer in America. Boom. Black woman can save the black man. By showing him what love is. Because It's something that we don't grow up with. Your mom shows you what love is. Black woman, the black woman nurtures the black man, black boy, the black man, showing him that kind of love. Sometimes I was abused 15 years by my mother. She was it's just stupid. So love, I'm like it's surprising how I love the way I do because I had no model for it. So it's kind of surprising. So what are we gonna do? Nothing. I seen LeBron James just put up a picture of Ahmad. Does he care? I seen random person on social media. You put up a picture of Ahmad. Do you care? I'm not. You know why? Because I know in a day or two, I'm not gonna give a fuck. I wonder if I post it up. You're gonna be like, "Oh, Ahmad, yeah, this was a sad thing that happened." Oh, scroll down. Oh, ice cream with sprinkles. Tap, double tap. What? Attention in society has been so distorted because instant gratification has gotten us to a point where we can't care for something long enough to experience it and understand it before you move on to something else. That's probably why relationships are so fleeting now. You don't like somebody, you can get online and you can just talk to somebody new. Right then, right there. You know what I mean? We're in a society now where this is possible. We're in a society where we can now report the most disgusting of happenings at all times, but we don't want to take the responsibility to actually prevent those things from happening in the first place once we know there's a pattern of it happening all the time. We just let it keep happening. And if you really, really, really cared, you would do something about it. I'm not saying you have to lift a mountain, but you can do something. Why don't you start by telling everybody? You have the awareness of the things now happening. Now we are aware that they're happening. Now we're building tools to make more awarenesses of it. Oh, we're gonna make a site for this guy. We're gonna do this, and now everybody's gonna know. It's not good enough. That nigga needs to be person to person. Let me tell my neighbor. Hey, there's this guy. He got shot. He was a black man. I just wanted to let you guys know. If you see any of that kind of activity out here, uh, do you mind maybe just spreading a word and maybe telling some of your neighbors or telling us so we can actually report to local authorities? Or we're trying to build another awareness app so that this doesn't happen, but we want everybody to know. That way, if everybody knows, we can all take some kind of social responsibility for it and contribute to the understanding and awareness of this so we can embed it inside of our culture so that we can make it a part of us. So when it actually does happen, we feel something and it tugs at us and it lets us know that, you know what, we're going to do something about this. Where it's just a reaction and we no longer have to think about it. Like we can just stop it in its tracks, or where it's to a point to where it's embedded into our culture and it's spreading, and the awareness makes it to where we're all waking up and it's no longer a thing that's we're okay with or a thing that's just fleeting or something that's happening, but it's embedded in our culture because everybody keeps hearing it from everywhere, all the time, anywhere, every day, every minute, something like this happens. And we get to the point we get sick and tired of it, to the point we don't even know why we're sick and tired of it. But it's just like we don't want to deal with it anymore. It's like we have to become annoyed with this so much that it doesn't matter if you hate black people. It doesn't matter if you hate white people. It doesn't matter what you feel about it. You just don't want to hear about it anymore. So you don't want this to happen ever again because it is on your nerves. Like you just don't even want to deal with it. You're just like, you've heard about it. It's been stuffed down your throat and your mind so much. That's what we should do. We need to tell everybody all the time, everywhere. Because this is a everywhere, everybody, everything concern, and everybody, everywhere, everything serious matter. And that's what you need to start doing is taking it serious. Because if you take it serious, then it's not going to happen anymore. But you're not taking it serious. Posting a fucking picture on social media and fucking telling the one person, what the fuck is that going to do? Feeling sorry for somebody's life that you didn't know for 1 minute? That's going to change things? That's not going to do shit. You need to fucking care. Get up and tell somebody, everybody, and stop hiding it and making it seem like, oh, I'm not supposed to feel like this. I'm not gonna tell people at work or talk about it too much because they may look at me funny. Fuck that. Fucking scary. And when you have a black man that's trying his fucking hard, his heart out to make somebody happy, and fucking we're having all these problems. These white people are walking around having great relationships, at least pretending to, and just making shit work. And we're arguing over fucking nothing. Things that can be real and cannot and may not be real. Things that basically off of society wants us to do. You know what? It's crazy. It's like I've seen fucking Becky will fucking support Tom till he gets his business off the ground. Yeah, me and Tom are working on this new business, and he's been out of work for a little bit, but I've been kind of carrying the family until he gets things together. Tom, next month, honey, I did it. I just closed a deal for $100 million. And we're on our way. Like, yeah, I knew you'd do it, Tom. Fucking an alternate reality. Tyrone and Keisha. Now you need to get your ass a job. Well, I'm building this app, and I think this is gonna. Now fuck that. You can't buy me nothing now. What about now? Like my girlfriend's boyfriend bought her a car, Tesla. Like fuck. Okay, fuck the app. Let me fucking get her a Tesla. Tom's not doing that for Becky because Becky understands. We have our priorities mixed up. The people. I'm just saying. I've seen these things. I'm out.